Okay, I'm going to try this, and I'm going to do this. All right, I'm a little nervous. Okay, hi. My name is Dee. I live in Washington State, and I am posting my WalkAway video. It's been long overdue, about a year and a half, and I've been a member for a little bit, and I just haven't posted my video. I actually saw a video recently posted by Brandon, who was encouraging people to post their testimonies. This is 2020, a crucial election year, and there was a part in his video when I knew he was talking to me, when he said, if there's anybody that has been a member for a while and you haven't posted your video, post your video. So, okay, all right, I'll do it. Okay, so here I am. I don't want to take up too much time. I'll just give a brief overview of my story and how I walked away. So I was born and raised in California, born in the Bay Area, Oakland and East Bay, which is east of San Francisco. And I lived in San Leandro all my life. My mom was a Democrat, my dad was a Republican, but we didn't talk much about politics in the home, so I never really grew up with any political views at all. I didn't have that education. But by the time I got into high school, I was a Democrat. I mean, it was cool to be a California Democrat. Yeah, it's like, yeah, right on, Democrat all the way. Yeah, power to the people. So in 1981, I was living in Santa Cruz, and that was my first election. I voted for Jimmy Carter, who lost to Ronald Reagan, who I thought was the stuffiest guy. Just way too conservative for me. I was having way too much fun. I was definitely in the party stage back then. And in that same year, I ended up moving up to Portland, Oregon. That's how I came to the Pacific Northwest, because my sister was here. I'm the youngest in my family, and she was here. And that's pretty much how it was. I did not educate myself. I kept voting, although I did vote, but it was always just checking off a box, checking off a box, checking off a box. I did that with Bill Clinton twice, even during the Monica Lewinsky scandal, and the same with Obama twice. I'm sorry. I did not check into his policies. It was just, oh yeah, the first black president, that's just way cool, we need to do that. And that, I just kept checking off boxes. And I always known about Donald Trump. I always liked Donald Trump. I didn't follow him or anything like that, but I watched that show, Celebrity Apprentice. I always thought he was just a tough dude. He stood by his word, and I liked his family. They were always very, very professional and businesslike on that show. And yeah, that's about all that I thought about it at the time. And so when he made that decision to run for president, everything changed. People loved him. I mean, rappers loved him. He was in songs. He was in movies. He was on The View. He was on Late Night. He was beloved. He was the Donald. But when he ran, it changed, because he ran as a Republican, and the words and the thoughts and that all changed, and that was crazy. And I started listening more, and what really got to me, what really started making me change my mind, was in 2016 at the Democrat convention. And the negativity and the words and the language and people talking over each other and not listening, and just some of the hatred and the vitriol that was spewing out of the media. It was awful. It was awful. And yet I was still considering Hillary. My sister was encouraging me to vote for Hillary. I mean, that would have been a really cool thing to have a female president, and yet I still didn't know much about her. Again, I hadn't really done my research. And my boyfriend, he started talking to me a bit more. He's a walk with, and he started talking with me a bit more about conservative radio and TV, and he introduced me to Tucker Carlson, and I started watching Tucker, and at that time Alex Jones hadn't been yanked from YouTube yet, and I started listening to some alternative radio. I started learning about Dinesh D'Souza, and just listening to some different things, some other subscribers that my boyfriend had on his phone, and just started listening to people, and things just were not connecting with that compared to what the media was saying. And I realized that they were just lying. I mean, I'd been watching CNN for a long time. And when election day came, I had no reservation at all to vote for Donald Trump. And he is the first Republican I'd ever voted for. And we stayed up that night and watched the results come in. And when he won, it was getting late here on the West Coast, and oh my God, it was just absolutely insane. I was so tired, but it was so crazy. And then the aftermath of that, and the drama, the extreme drama, and the riots, and it just hasn't stopped. It has not stopped. And so since then, I have continued to just to educate myself. That's what I've needed. I started opening my eyes and educating myself, and I started subscribing to my own channels on YouTube, and Dinesh D'Souza and Dustin Nemos, and I did listen to Alex Jones for a bit. So many. They all pivot down to so many similar things with conservative thoughts and views. Candace Owens, Brandon Tatum, black conservative voices who I just love now, and I would never have known about that if I hadn't changed my mind, if I didn't eat the red pill. I heard about Brandon on Judge Janine one night, and I thought, who is this guy? That is just crazy. He made this video and he walked away and he started this campaign. What was that again? And so I looked it up. I found him on Facebook and looked it up and listened to his 6-minute video, and that was just crazy what he did. I mean, the turnaround that he did was, wow, that's amazing. And so I joined the campaign and have been following it since. And since then, I have continued to see fabulous videos from people that have joined up from all walks of life. And that's been truly amazing, whether they're video, whether they're written. And I myself have, posted many things onto my state page, Washington. I'm also on the Oregon page as well. And it's just been a fabulous ride. I've had the opportunity to go see Brandon in person with Dinesh D'Souza to speak. I saw him once in Napa, and once last November, I think it was November, in Portland, and some of the Antifa people showed up. Not many, but they were there. And that was just fabulous. If you ever get a chance to go see him, go see him. I know that they're doing some rallies right now and traveling around the country. And if you can go to a rally, go to a rally. I mean, how fabulous would that be to have somebody like that with his team, with all these great people that he's been able to meet and, corral around this movement to speak with him. It's just been fabulous, and it's great. It's been great to see him grow. It's great to see myself grow and have a brain. I have freedom of thought. I have sanity of mind. And it is a freeing thing. And God bless Donald Trump. I don't know how he does it every day. I have no idea how he does it. And he didn't have to do this. And, there is a deep state today. I do believe that. Because they talk about it now. So more will be revealed. But that's how I got here. That's how I got onto the campaign. There's a few things that I do. I do donate money to the campaign. I do a monthly donation, as well as fund some of these rallies that he and his team go to. So I do that. They are, Brandon and his team, they are our voice. He's my voice. And so the least I can do is to give away some of my cash. So that's important. I mean, they have to eat and fly around and get hotels and supplies and stuff like that. Another thing that I've been doing is I make these WalkAway Rocks. So I started doing these #WalkAway Rocks. These, and here is an orange man. So orange man, orange man. So I've been painting rocks and giving these away. So I'm just doing the best I can to do my part. And this video has gone a little bit longer than I anticipated. It's about 12 and a half minutes long. So anyway, thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you for letting me share my story. I hope it was or is inspiring as so many that I've listened to. And just keep treasuring the road, Brandon. Thank you so much. And thank you all. All right. Okay. Peace out. Thank you so much. Bye.